Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and another Monday mix. Now, if the truth be known, I nearly never got round to doing this weekend. I've been hooked up to one of those mobile heart monitors since Friday. I've got to wear it for 72 hours non-stop, and to be honest, it is a bit uncomfortable to wear. Nothing serious, but when I saw the cardiologist about a month or so back, he was very happy with the results as far as he could see. I've got decades left in me yet. But he wanted just to monitor the low heart rate. Now, apparently it was something to do with the tablets I was on, because apparently that actually lowered the heart rate. And apparently they were only prescribed for people who had angina, and as far as I could say, I've never had that. So I got taken off that a while back, and I'm fine. I am. I mean, I was fine beforehand. But anyway, it is going to be a fairly short one, apart from I did record a couple of world coin hunts, which I'm probably add to the end of this one. Now, I did receive something in the post this week, and was the first in the Ice Age Giants series, or Megafauna. Now, I'm not used to sort of criticising the packaging from the Royal Mint, but in this instance I am. The cellophane wrapping is absolutely horrible. It feels so rough. It's as if there's like bits of grit in it. It looks like somebody's already had a go at it. I've never opened this yet. But on the other side, it's even worse. Look at that. So there's a good big gouge there, which I'm going to have to replace the packaging. However, before we look at this, I will be able to do something with it, because I bought a pack of these some time ago from the works. £2.99 for a pack of 50, and they do fit these quite nice. I mean, there's usually a little bit of gap either side, which I'm not worried about, but it does keep the packs in pristine condition. And I did use them to cover up quite a few of the Isle of Man packs that I got, which didn't come in the wrapping. So if I can get this out of the packaging, we'll have a look at it. So I've actually signed up to the coloured version. So we've got the Mammothus Step Mammoth. So we'll zoom in and have a look at the detail. I think it's pretty good, that. So, like I say, part of the Ice Age Giant series. We've got that woolly rhinoceros and the giant deer to come yet. So it's in conjunction with the Natural History Museum. So before we go into the inside, we'll just have a look at the back. You can pause that and read it at your leisure. So the design's been done by paleo artist Robert Nichols. Specifications: obvious designer Mark Jennings, reverse designer, as I said, Robert Nichols. The limited edition presentation, so the coloured version, there's only 10,000 of these being produced. We'll have a look at the obverse as per usual, Mark Jennings. So this was after the dinosaurs had died out. So it was after they had died out, so there the glaciers and ice sheets start to form. The glaciers reached as far as the Midlands in England and across what is now Canada and the northern United States of America. Despite depictions of mammoths roaming across icy landscapes, these herbivores lived in grassland habitats south of these glaciers, where food and water were more readily available. I like this little pop-up, except we didn't have one this time. Usually there's like something that stands out. So the West Runton mammoth. So apparently they were found in England. I know somebody did say that these didn't actually roam around in England. So there's obviously skeletons there. It does actually say skeletons were found. In County of Norfolk, so if you're sort of down that way, you can have a bit hunt around, see if you can find some fossils. The West Runton mammoth is the best preserved skeleton of a steppe mammoth to have been discovered in the United Kingdom. There's a bit there about the designer. Again, you can read that at your leisure. Not really much to it this time, is there? So a bit there about the steppe mammoth as well. But yeah, quite like that. Like I say, I'm going to put it in one of these plastic covers, make things a lot easier. Now on this day there isn't really much to report, but I will give you the #1 song at the time. So we're going to go back to 1966 for this one, and it was the first week at #1 for the Four Tops with Reach Out, I'll Be There. And very oddly, the #1 song just after that, Good Vibrations by the Beach Boys, those two songs were the very first two I can remember getting as a 45 single way back when I was about 9-year-old. Bit of useless information there. Right, anyway, that's it for this bit. Like I say, there wasn't going to be much in the way of anything interesting to say, but I'm going to move on to the world coins, and I will see you at the end. So this is a tub of world coins that Smithy, Judas and myself have managed to amalgamate. But firstly we will look at my New Mister front page. Now, as I've mentioned before, New Mister is a site I use to log all my coins. It is free to use, and if you register it is free as well. I'm not sponsored by the company, but it is a great way to keep a note of all your coins. I mean, if you download the app as well, you can actually carry it around on your mobile phone, and then if you come across any coins that you see in the wild and you're not sure if you have them or not, you've got the information there at your fingertips. So let's make a start. What have we got here? I think it's upside down, that one. I think this is from Malaysia. It looks Malaysian. I think this is a Chris. It's like some sort of dagger. Malaysia one. It isn't a dollar, they use ringgits. 1989. I mean, that symbol is also used by the likes of Mexico, who use the peso, and obviously America and other countries like Australia, New Zealand has the dollar. So, nice start, and I will be putting information on the coin to the right hand side, let you know what the mintage is, if there is a one. Of course, we've got another one from Belgium here. So this is 1 franc. It's the Dutch spelling of Belgium. Got a date there of 1952. Should be zooming in a bit so we can see it a bit better. Hopefully I'll do about 20, and this looks like a token. Basilique de Sacré-Cœur. So Montmartre now. Basilisk of, I think that's French for Sacred Heart. Montmartre. So I'm with Monet de Paris, 2006. Interesting. So it is just a token, so I won't be including that in the coins. So we've still got a few to go. Oh, come on, camera, stop fiddling about. 5 cents, Monticello. It's Jefferson's home, I believe. And we've got a date there of 1980. And I think there's a little mint mark just to P, so that'll be Philadelphia. Sometimes the mint marks just look like little blobs and you can't tell what it is. I've got another one from the United States, 1965. Can't see any mint mark on that side, but sometimes you can find them on the reverse. So I've got 25 cents or $0.25. There's no mint mark, so that will be the Philadelphia mint. This one looks like South Africa. We always have one of these now and again. 1946, 1 penny. I've got the Afrikaans legend around the outside as well as the English one. Dromadaris is that ship. George VI. I always think that's sometimes Sears impersonator. Right, a couple of tiddlers. Oh, what's this one? French 10 centimes, 1917. Quite an old one, that. I know some people don't like coins with holes in. And this is a Euro cent, 10. And the country is Italy. 2002. Cyprus, 2008. €5 cents. That's a cool one, that. Back to France again, 1963. 20 centimes. Sticking them out willy-nilly here. Oh dear, what's that one? Is that 1941? Leopold III. Belgium must be, I would reckon, with Belgium on the back. 1941. I'm trying to think how many francs that is. It doesn't really. Oh, that's 5, man. Can't even say 5 francs. It's a nice small one. Poland, 2005. 10 groszy. this is a nice one. 1923. States of Jersey. 1/12 of a shilling. I should have George the Fifth on the obverse. And there he is. See, it's a very colourful patina on that. Next is 1967. I've got New Zealand. 10. Oh, it says 1 shilling there. So I wonder if this was round about their changeover time. It's got 10 there, so I would have said that would have been 10 cents. Definitely said 1 shilling. Now remember, our 1 shillings was the equivalent of 5 new pence as it is now. I've never seen one like that. And the next one is from Austria. 10 Groschen, 1995. An aluminium coin, very light. Czech Republic, 1993, I think it is. 5 Koran. Got a few more to go. This is one from Cyprus again, 1983 this time. 20 cents. That day there, 1960, I think that was when they became their own republic. This is another one from France again. It is 10 centimes, 1987. This is one from Spain, 1988. 1 peseta. Now from sort of I think it was 82 onwards, the little stars that were on the left hand side didn't have the date in, but before that they did. I mean, if we come across any, I'll explain the reason why. Alright, on cue. 1980 is the next one. This one would be 5 pesetas. And of course that's part of the World Cup football. So you can see in that star there, you've got the year 1981. But on the obverse, you've got the date of 1980. Now, these dates on the obverse would be classed as, well, most people call it the authorization date, or could be classed as the series date. Did start way back in 1946 and finished around about 1981-ish. So you would have had a series, in this case starting in 1980, minting date of 1981. I know there is one 5 pesetas. I think it ran from something like 1957 up to about 1970s, I think. Right, one more to go. Looks like we've got another one from China. I think we had one not so long back. Is this another one? 10 cash. It is 10 cash. Anhui province, this one would be. Well, that's cool, isn't it? That dragon. Obviously I won't know what the actual date is until I've actually either checked it out on Coinoscope or New Mister itself. So that's it, 20 coins down, and wasn't a bad mix, did it? Anyway, we'll move back to the New Mister front page. So this is the state of play after I've updated all the coins that we have found today. Again, I don't think there's any new countries to add, but there might be very few duplicates today, I think. And just to show you, I've put the mammoth in its new little housing. Like I said, I knew there was going to be a little bit of gap either side. I'm not really bothered about that, but it does preserve the BU pack a bit more better than that horrible gritty packaging that the Royal Mint seem to be wanting to use these days, and I probably have to do that with all the others that I get. So that's it for today. So until the next time, thank you for watching, keep on hunting, enjoy yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.